RKO, RKO, RKO. Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah. Got this at the Smackdown house show. So yeah. Only thing I had to complain about the house show, dude. This show was amazing. Excuse my language. It was fucking awesome. Now I'll explain why. Wrote down the notes right after the show, so hopefully I got everything down. I need to go. And right now I'm missing TNA Sacrifice, but I really don't give a fuck because I just watched an awesome card. A lot of good stuff happened. First off, just want to talk about one thing. I went there knowing what shirt I was gonna buy. I was gonna get a Sheamus shirt. It didn't have my fucking size. I was like, okay, let me get a Stone Cold shirt. Didn't have my fucking size. I was like, okay, let me get a Triple H shirt. Didn't have my fucking size. And I was like, okay. The only shirt I want other than the Triple H one is the Undertaker one, the one that I immediately saw that I wanted. And I know everybody's probably saying, wait, weren't you like bragging on Undertaker like so long? But like I told you guys, I got a newfound respect for him. I fucking love the dude now. Love the shirt. Love the show. It was awesome. So yeah, the shirt, pretty sick. The show started off with a battle royal. I don't want to name all the people in it because it'll take forever because I don't remember. There's Teddy Rossi, Alex Riley. I don't want to, but I am doing it. Mark Henry, Yoshitatsu, Brodus Clay, Ezekiel Jackson, and Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater. I think there's a couple more people, but yeah, Zeke. It came down to Zeke and Brodus Clay, and Zeke ended up winning the Battle Royal. It's just like a little opener for the whole thing. And then he pulled the sign guy was there. I started marking out for the sign guy. I was like, holy shit, it's the sign guy. And he was just like holding up signs the whole show. And then Ezekiel Jackson came up and took one of the signs that said Zeke or Dominate, something like that. And then Dusty Rhodes comes out. The music starts playing. He comes out. And he's the WWE starting this new thing where they have like special guest hosts for house shows, and Dusty Rhodes happened to be guest hosting this one, and I already knew about it, but it was awesome to see, and he didn't really get a good reaction. I don't know why. If people were getting pops from wrestlers now than Hall of Famers, but still, the crowd gave it a little bit of reaction. They came out and talked about how much of a show that's going to come on, and then the core comes out, Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater, and attack him. Attack Ezekiel for like the third week in a row, I think it is. And then Kane comes out, and then the Great Khali came out, and you pretty much know it was kind of like setting up something for like a match later on in the night. But they switched it up because I thought it was going to be like a 3-on-3. It was actually going to be Wade Barrett versus Ezekiel Jackson for the Intercontinental Championship. And then Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater going against the Big Show and the Great Khali. But it was a great opener. I liked it. And then the first official match was Alicia Fox and Rosa Mendez versus Natalia. Wait for it, and AJ Lee. Yes, I marked out. I was sitting there. I didn't know that AJ Lee was going to be there, and especially teaming with Natalia. I was amazed. She kicked ass. She kicked ass in this match. They worked good together. She dominated this match. I loved it. It was great. I'm sorry. I'm going back to the moment. But like I said, AJ Lee was in the match. It's just a house show, but still, hopefully it leads to her actually being on WWE Smackdown somewhere. And Natalia picked up the win with his sharpshooter. So good Divas match. I really liked it. Tyson Kidd versus Daniel Bryan, which was a very, very good match to me because it showed how Tyson Kidd can hold his own. Tyson Kidd was actually dominating Daniel Bryan. Like the whole match, he kind of hit his he was kind of working on his knee or his leg, kind of like his left leg, left knee, the whole match, and he was just destroying it. And then Daniel Bryan, there was a bunch of sick roll-ups back and forth. I was just it's a good match. But Daniel Bryan ended up picking up the win. without, Tyson Kidd, Blue Bell loss. There you go. Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan chance, all that shit. No, Tyson Kidd got really, really bad, like really big heat. That was really cool. He got mad heat, like people did not like him at all. Then I marked this is my first time actually, like, if you don't know this, I've been to two Raw live ones when I was little, two live Raws, but I've never been to a SmackDown. I've never been to any house shows, and basically it's like my first time seeing these wrestlers live, so totally marked out for Cody Rhodes. And I'm sitting there, me and my brother, like the only ones chanting for Cody Rhodes. Everybody's like booing the hell out of him, and and it was gonna be it's a WrestleMania 27 rematch, and I was like, oh hell yeah! So Rey Mysterio's here. I was like, he's the only person that was here that was from Raw, but I already heard they're continuing the feud. So, and he cut one of the best promos I've seen so far. Like, I wish I could have recorded it. So yeah, everybody was chanting like 619 and all that stuff. And Cody Rhodes just cutting this awesome promo. I wish I wrote some of it down, but it was sick. He was talking about Texas, Mac Brown, the Longhorns, and he was talking about like this is where it happened, where Raymond bloody, and he was talking about like Rey Mysterio kicked him or and it disfigured him, and he was calling people out in the crowd. It was sick, and I was the only one chanting for him, and everybody he's pounding out the paper bags in the front rows and shit. I was like, they don't deserve those seats. They were throwing it back at him and stuff. And I was like, I would wear it. Nobody wore it. I was like, literally, are you serious? And what else? And then he said he was gonna quit. He was like, you know what? Saw you're chanting 619. You can go. And you could say goodbye to Cody Rhodes. And then Cody Rhodes was gonna leave, and then Rey Mysterio said something, and then the match actually officially started. And this was a great match. Mostly Rey Mysterio, I think. Like, well, not mostly Rey Mysterio, but like, it was actually really good. Like, I wanted Cody Rhodes to go over, give him the ending away. Rey Mysterio got the win, but Cody Rhodes reversed two 619s and did that little thing where he runs off the fucking, or he jumps off of the ropes and kicks him. All the little kids. There was a bunch of Cena fans there. Like, I was the only person there rooting for him. Like, me and my brother were the only ones rooting for Cody Rhodes. Literally. Jeez. And yeah, like I said, best promo. Rey Mysterio got the win. Ripped up the paper bag while Cody Rhodes. I got some cool pictures of Cody Rhodes leaving the thing. So that was a good match. Good WrestleMania 27. It's like I rewatched it. It was a good match. But yeah, then we had Ezekiel Jackson versus Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title. Before the match, Wade Barrett cut a promo that was really good, and he was like calling Ezekiel a moron and saying like how they beat him down for the last 3 weeks, and how like I'm giving you a chance to back out now. And yeah, and then he said something about him being a moron, and then he just looked at the crowd and he's like, or he said something about us being morons. They're not us, but I'm rooting for him, and everybody else being a moron or something. It was awesome. So that was a good match. Ezekiel was trying to get Wade to get the best of him. Wade Barrett took a chair, hit Ezekiel Jackson to get a DQ so he can win his belt back, and was feeling bitter, so he wanted to do the wasteland on him, but Ezekiel Jackson changed it. Fucking Ezekiel, I think that's what it's called, or kind of like the rock bottom, but like, you know what I mean. And then picked up the Intercontinental title. So I don't know if it's like foreshadowing of Ezekiel winning the title, but I thought instantly, I was like, Ezekiel's probably gonna pick up the title eventually. So that was good. I knew none of the titles were gonna change since it's a house show, but I just thought, like, in the back of my head, like I know they're not, but it depends on the outcome of the match. I know Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio are feuding. Kane, Great Khali versus Core. Core is hilarious. They're funny. They're doing some funny stuff in the beginning, like rock paper scissors to get into the ring, and then Kane came in first, and Justin Gabriel. They were dominating. Whenever Khali came in, everybody was marking out. I'm sitting there booing the Great Khali. I'm like, I'm the only one cheering for the Core. It was like I had a bunch of kids surrounding me. It was crazy. And yeah, so they're owning the Great Khali, and then blah blah blah. Kane and Khali, Kane came in, dominated Heath Slater. And then the sign guy had a sign. Somebody had a sign that said something about Wendy's. It was hilarious. And yeah, Kane and the great shit, or whatever the hell his name is, picked up the win. Then we had the main event. the moment I was waiting for. Knew it was gonna happen, and they had to do it, and I was literally yelling, screaming, just oh. And they announced it was a triple threat. I thought it was gonna be a one-on-one match between Christian and Randy Orton, but they announced it was a triple threat. So I was like, all right, who are they gonna add to it? I was like, and then Sheamus came out, so I was like, cool, Sheamus is in the match. Sick. I wish I could have that shirt that he was fucking wearing. They couldn't find my size, fuckers. And then Christian came out. I'm like, I'm marking out for all these guys, and then Randy Orton, instant, just going psycho crazy, yelling top of my lungs, just taking pictures like, and I'll have those pictures up. And whew, what a match! This was good. It went for a really good time. The first time seeing Randy Orton or any of them wrestle live, so it was just epic. Let's see. Christian hit the kill switch on Randy Orton. Sheamus pulled him out. Sheamus pinned Randy, and I was sitting there like, what the fuck? And then Randy kicks out, and I'm like, holy shit, thank God. I'm like, why would they have a change on house show anyways? I don't know. I was going crazy. And then he threw Christian out, and I'm trying to remember. Yeah, and he RKO'd Sheamus pretty much, and marked out, pin, celebration. He walked and did a bunch of shit, took a shitload of pictures, and yeah, awesome house show. I just reviewed it because I went to it. Yeah, I can't wait to go to another one. I know San Antonio is where Raw's going to be. I wish I could have got tickets to that too, but yeah. So I'm gonna show the rest of the video. It's gonna be probably pictures or the video clip if I have any good video of it. If not, I'll just have just pictures. So yeah, and also I missed TNA Sacrifice or Impact Wrestling Sacrifice 2011. So leave me comments and tell me if I should watch it or not, or just I should watch a review of it. So yeah, peace. RKO for the win.